Morning, Your Honor.
Well,
Morning,
Mr. Cope, I don't know if I should be happy or upset with you, you know? After all the things that we did, every single thing that we did, you're on 2 very serious felony probations for an arson, possession of a controlled substance, and now you've picked up a DWI. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you, sir. You have the right to have an attorney present during questions and interviews. If you cannot afford a lawyer will be appointed to represent you, sir. Okay.
On March 2nd, 2024 in Harris County, Texas, a traffic stop was conducted for a defective rear tail light at around midnight. Officers noticed red, watery, bloodshot eyes, strong odor of alcoholic beverage on the breath, disoriented, swaying stance, heavy, thick speech, and slow to respond. Additionally, officers could smell a strong odor of gasoline coming from the defendant's person. The defendant
what did you just say?
The defendant did not have an ID with him, so officer used a portable AFIS to ID the defendant. Defendant stated he drank 2 to 3 Bud Light beers prior to driving. SFSTs, 6 out of 6, HGNs, 4 out of 8 walking turns, 2 out of 4 one-leg stands. Defendant consented to a breath sample. Blood alcohol content was 0.018.
You mean 0.108?
Says 0.018.
Is that right?
Yes, 3-4 times below.
Stop. Mr. Cope, I don't need your help.
Says point. I'm just going to make sure this is, and then it says 0.016. Let me just verify you.
You have a blood or breath?
Well, there's more to the PC.
Yeah, so, but let me finish that. So, officers did not believe the defendant's level of intoxication matched the BAC report, so a DRE on scene performed an evaluation on the defendant. The DRE conducted the SFTs again. 6 out of CHGNs, 4 out of 8 walking turns, and 1 out of 4 one-leg stands. DRE advised he also smelled gasoline on the defendant, which he knows can be used as an inhalant. DRE advised that the defendant could be—
He's also on probation for an arson. He's on probation for an arson, and he also had another arson on him, and now you smell gasoline on him? I think that you are an extreme danger to public safety, Mr. Coe. I really, really do. You have a discharging with us, an assault, while on bond for both of those cases. You pick up an aggravated robbery, arson, burglary of a habitation, possession of a controlled substance, another arson, all those felonies. You get on probation for 2, they dismiss everything else. Now you pick up a DWI, you take flight. On the first time they gave you another PR bond. No, you got me bent if you think I'm gonna give you a PR bond again with all the stuff that you got. You are an extreme danger to public safety. And now you smell like gasoline? Hell no. He goes with you. Absolutely not. I'm going to give you a lawyer today. Can you find someone, please? All right. Are you Tiffany Martinez? Ms. Martinez, you're charged with 2 counts of cruelty to animals. You are facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present during questions and interviews. If you cannot afford a lawyer, the lawyer will be appointed to represent you, ma'am. Please don't say anything. Okay.
Yes, Your Honor. So, looks like multiple dead animals were reported. ACO Down saw dead rabbits in cages with live rabbits, dead cockatiels, other dead birds, and dogs in cages, all dogs emaciated. ACO saw 9 piles of skull and bones, 12 live rabbits, 3 live dogs seized. defendant ID'd on scene said that she knew of the dog's condition, but no vet care or food.
Okay, a pause. Multiple dead animals, emaciated dogs, piles of skulls and bones. This just escalated fast. 2 counts of cruelty to animals in Texas can mean up to a year per count, and judges take these cases very seriously because they're often viewed as predictors of broader neglect or danger. And notice what the judge immediately focuses on: public safety and preventing future harm. No animals. Period. Let me ask you, is banning her from owning animals enough, or should bond have been higher given what officers found?
Defendant claimed to be pregnant and have complications. Defendant said the people on Craigslist were selling animals, so she kept getting them.
What, if any, did they confiscate from her? Did they take all the animals? Do we know?
They took all the animals.
All the animals?
Yeah, that's standard.
Okay. Ms. Martinez, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. I'm now ordering you, as a condition of your bond, not to have any care, custody, or control of any type of animal. Do you understand? If you have a dog, if you have a cat, a bird, mouse, rabbit, whatever it is, you may not have one, or else I will put you in jail. Do you understand, ma'am? What do you have now?
I don't have anything.
You have no animals. Keep it that way. Do you understand?
But can I say something?
No, do not. There's nothing you need to say at this point. What we'll do is, we'll talk about you having a lawyer, and then you can say everything that you need to say to the lawyer, and then they can do whatever they need to do to speak to the DAs about this case. But my only concern is that I don't want you to have any animals whatsoever. What do you do for a living, man? How many children do you have? You have 6 kids. You get support for the kids.
I'm married, yes.
You're married. What does your husband do?
He owns his own business.
Doing what?
Okay.
How much money does he make a month?
Much. He just got laid off from a shop, and so he started doing his own thing.
Do you mind filing that court order, please, for the animals? Did you want to apply for an appointed lawyer, ma'am?
Yes, but the reason that I have the warrants is because I have all the information from the Humane Society. I spoke to the lady yesterday.
Stop. We're not going to talk about the case now. You need a lawyer to represent you. You're facing a year in jail on both of those counts. You're facing up to 2 years.
Yes, the reason the warrants.
I'm not going to, ma'am, you need a lawyer. So, and I'm offering you a free lawyer so that you can take care of this case. I'm telling you now, do not get any animals, okay? Deputy, do you mind giving her an application, please? I need you to fill out an application. I need to know everything about you to make sure that you qualify. And then I'll have you go to Victoria. Ms. Martinez, do not leave this courtroom until you sign our bond conditions, ma'am. Okay. Good morning, Mr. Waller. Sir, you're charged with unlawful carrying of a weapon while you're intoxicated. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present during any questions and interviews of the state of Texas. If you cannot afford a lawyer, the lawyer will be appointed to represent you, sir.
On June 17th, 2024, officers conducted an investigation for trespassing. Defendant was observed to be consuming alcohol at a premises not licensed for alcohol consumption. Officers detained defendant for the Class C violation and discovered he had 3 municipal warrants. Search incident to arrest discovered that he had a 9mm Glock concealed in a small satchel.
And you're on felony probation for a very serious case, which I got to figure that one of the conditions is for you not to have weapons. Was this pled down? Can you check to see, please?
Sure.
No, Your Honor, was that put down? The
It
location.
was pled down. It was a robbery. It pled down to a theft from a,
Oh, sorry, I thought you meant the UCW. Yes, the robbery was a robbery bodily injury that was pled down to theft from a person.
two things, Mr. Waller. I'm going to have you sign an affidavit with me today promising me that you're not going to have a weapon. If I find that you have a weapon, I will have a contempt hearing. You'll be facing an additional 6 months in jail every single time you have a weapon. Do you understand?
Did you catch that?
I'm
The
also
judge
ordering
isn't
as a
just setting
condition of your
bond
not
conditions.
to consume
He's building a
alcohol,
paper
illegal
trail.
drugs, or
When
unprescribed
someone is
controlled
already on
medication.
felony
I'm going to
probation
randomly
and
test
gets
you like
caught
crazy.
carrying a weapon while
If you have a drug and
intoxicated,
alcohol problem,
that's a
you better
flashing
address it,
warning
because
sign.
if you don't, I'm
And
gonna
the
do it for
affidavit
you.
he's making
And
him
I
sign,
promise you, Mr. Waller,
that's
you're not going to like
strategic.
the way that I do.
Violated. And now you're
You
not just
understand?
dealing with a new charge.
Yes
You're
or
facing
no?
contempt on top of everything else.
I'm
Judges
also
use
ordering as
layered
a condition of your
accountability
bond
like this to
not to consume
tighten the leash
alcohol, illegal
legally.
drugs, or
Smart
unprescribed
move
controlled
or
medication.
overkill?
I'm
What
going
do
to
you
randomly
think?
test you like crazy. If you have a drug and alcohol problem, you better address it, because if you don't, I'm going to do it for you. And I promise you, Mr. Waller, you're not going to like the way that I do it. Do you understand? Yes or no?
It's yes or no, not yeah.
Yes, sir.
I would be on the lookout. It's a matter of time now before they issue a felony warrant for your case. The fact that you pick up this, they're going to issue a motion to revoke your probation upstairs, and a warrant will issue. What do you do for a living, sir?
Right now,
Sorry?
nothing right there at the moment, but I do have an alcohol license. That's what I do, sell alcohol beverages, and I have a license for it. So I don't know why they wrote it and said I don't have one, because I showed them when I got arrested.
Do you have an income?
This,
What is your income? And from where?
like selling alcohol beverages.
How is it that you sell alcohol? By what means? To a store, through a distribution? How do you sell alcohol?
Like at a party, when we have parties or something like that, just go to a party and just sell alcohol.
A full-time job. A legitimate job.
I'm job.
9 to 5.
I'm now making
That's
the
not
condition
random
of your bond
advice.
as well.
That's a
No
supervision
alcohol,
strategy.
no drugs. You
Courts
must now
often
get a
impose
full-time
employment
job,
requirements
a legitimate
because
job,
structure reduces
9 to
recidivism.
5.
Idle time
Do you
plus
understand?
substance issues plus prior felony history, that's a recipe judges have seen 1,000 times. And when he says, when you have too much time on your hands, you become self-destructive, that's not just commentary. That's pattern recognition. The real question is, can the court force stability? Or does change only
I'm
happen
gonna
if the
give you an
defendant
application
actually
today for an
wants it?
appointed lawyer. Mr. Waller, we need a full-time job. I'm now making the condition of your bond as well. No alcohol, no drugs. You must now get a full-time job, a legitimate job, 9 to 5. Do you understand? I'm going to give you an application today for an appointed lawyer. I will have you fill it out. I'm going to have you come up here, swear to us that you're not going to have a weapon. After that, I'm going to have you go to Victoria Center, reset. You will meet with Tracy for your bond conditions. I'm going to reset your case for 2 weeks. I want to see in 2 weeks what you have done to get a full-time job. It means putting in applications. Go to Amazon. They hire anyone. All you need is a partial heartbeat and you'll get a job at Amazon. Get a job. Do you understand? When you have too much time on your hands, you become self-destructive. Come on.